Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 2 of what's in our hospital bags. So part 1 was what's in the baby's bag, and I will link that down below if you haven't watched it. But then today we're going to be going through what's in my bag, and then I'll just sort of quickly run through what's in Dan's bag as well, because that's also quite important. So I think there's quite a lot to get through, so we're just going to jump right in. I've got my little list again just in case I forget to mention anything. We'll start with what's in my toiletry bag. So I've packed it all in this. I think this is just like a makeup bag, toiletry bag I got from Cotton On a while ago, so I just crammed it all in here, but there's quite a bit in here, so I'll run through it quickly. So obviously you're not going to be wearing a full face of makeup when you're at the hospital, but I do feel like, well, for me personally, if I have visitors, we haven't quite decided if we are going to be having visitors or not, or if we just want to keep it to immediate family. But I feel like if people are coming to visit me, I do want to try and look a little bit not so dead and like I've just, popped a child out of my body. So there is a little bit of makeup in here as well. I've popped in my Garnier micellar water and some cotton wool just for quick sticks, wiping my face or whatever. Especially I've packed mainly if I'm going to be having a cesarean section. So for the after you've had your cesarean, you can't get up and walk for a few hours. So just in case I feel hot, I have quite a high body temperature naturally, and my face can often feel a little bit sweaty. This will just be nice to like wipe off or whatever, or if I just don't have the energy to get into the shower, at least I'll have this. Then also I've packed in my Mamma Mia Gorgeous Glow facial wash. I had a review on this. I'll pop that link below as well as the Lucky Legs gel. I don't know if I'll be able to use it, but I'm popping this in anyway, just in case, like my lower back gets sore, or once I have mobility back in my legs. I tend to get like leg cramps and stuff, and this really helps. I'm gonna just pop this over here for now. Okay, then obviously shower gel. My Lush Snow Fairy, my favorite at the moment, so I'll pop that in. Deodorant, toothbrush and toothpaste, so I don't have stinky breath. I've popped in my little bottle of bio oil. I have got stretch marks, it just happens. I'm trying to be religious about putting it on twice a day. Doesn't always happen, I have to admit, but maybe if I have it in my toiletry bag, I'll remember. Okay, then my moisturizer. This is the Kiehl's Super Multi Corrective Cream, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. It's a little bit richer than my normal moisturizers, but I think they'll be better for the hospital, just because I know from experience, I've been in hospital so many times in my life. I think this is the 12th time and probably my 10th major op. The air is so dry because of the aircon, and your skin just freaks out. So this is hopefully going to help. Then also my Kiehl's Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. This stuff is magic, magic, magic. And then also just a hand cream, because it's good to have, I guess. Okay, then in terms of, oh wait, I still have an eye cream. My La Malnourished eye cream. Okay, then in terms of makeup, I haven't put a hell of a lot in, I have to admit. Just my Dermalogica Hydro Blur Primer, which I love. If you haven't tried this, it's possibly one of the best primers I've tried. I am biased, I love Dermalogica, but this is really good. My Rimmel Matte Perfection Foundation, which everyone knows I love. My Beauty Fix Finishing Spray, or Radiant Makeup Finish. Just a bronzer, just this Catrice Sun Mineral Bronzing Powder. What else do I have in here? Oh, just my MAC Liquid Liner, my Essence Make Me Brow, and then just my MAC Cream Cup. So not a lot of makeup, just, if people come, I can just quickly slap a little bit on and feel like I look presentable, not half dead or tired or whatever the case may be. And then also this mascara, it's my Almay One Coat Multi Benefit Waterproof Mascara. This stuff is really good. I've been using it for the last few weeks and I've really enjoyed it. And I feel like waterproof is probably a good option to have in hospital. I might even shed some tears. And then of course, just my 2 makeup brushes. This is just a cheapy blush brush, and then my Real Techniques buffing brush. And then also what I popped in here is a travel size of the Leaf Natural Olive Tummy Wax, but this can also be used as a nipple cream, which I think is going to be very important because I do intend on breastfeeding. So I've heard that the ladies do not take so well to that sometimes, so I'm really hoping this helps and soothes them. So that's a quick run through what's in my toiletry bag. Let me pop it all back in. You'll notice that I didn't put any perfume in, and I am considering taking my Lush Shower Gel out and just putting just using the aqueous cream that's in baby's bag, just because I've read a few articles that say, you know, you should try and use as little perfume products as possible, just because in those first few days baby gets used to your scent and your pheromones and stuff, as well as your partner's obviously, and so your natural scent is very important, especially when it comes to breastfeeding and them latching and all those good things. So it's in my bag, but I might just decide to use the aqueous cream after all. Let's close this up. Oh, it's really full. Okay. So then in my bag, I've just used my gym bag, not that I got a gym, just this big bag that I got from Virgin Active once upon a time, and it seemed to have been the perfect fit. So I'll just run through what I've put in here. Okay, so I'm just going to literally go from what's the top of the bag to the bottom, so it might not be in complete order, but I will list everything below in the description box so you have a bit more, I don't know, structured idea of what's in the bag. So I've packed in just a dress, just a plain, actually inside out, a plain strappy dress like that, very loose fitting for me to go home in. Obviously important that it's loose fitting. Again, I'll mention that I am packing in anticipation of having a cesarean, so I haven't packed any pants or anything that has is tight around the waist or anything like that. And also you need to remember that just because you've had your baby now doesn't mean you go back to your original size. Your uterus still needs to shrink, so you do still have a bit of a baby belly. So for me, the looser the better. So that's how I just packed in this very loose maxi dress. And then in terms of pajamas, the weather in Joburg is so up and down at the moment, and because I have such a high body temperature, I didn't really know what I should do. Should I pack more winter stuff, and then what if I get hot? Should I pack summer stuff, what if I get cold? So I've packed one of each. I really battled to find a nightie. You know, I wanted a strappy nightie that I could just sort of slip down if I wanted to breastfeed, and all of those nighties are really short. So eventually I found this one from the JT1 section at Woolworths. It looks like that. And it's nice because the straps are adjustable, which is great. And what I also like about it is that it's not low like those normal sort of v-neck strappy nighties. It's quite not a high neck, but it's a more what's the word? I can't think of the word now. But I just feel like it covers a little bit more, so when I have visitors I don't feel like I'm falling out of my pajamas. So that's why I picked this one up. And then I also popped in a night shirt, also from Woolies, just in case it is a little bit more cold, especially with the aircon and all those good things like that. I bought it in like 2 sizes too big for myself, just because again baby belly, wanted to be comfortable, and I made sure it was buttoned down, again so easy to breastfeed. I think you can actually pick these up on the sale at the moment if I'm not mistaken. And then I also just have a cotton gown, which I also picked up on the sale from Woolies, like that. It's just like a to your knee length, but I thought this would just be great for if I want to, like, I don't know, leave my room or walk around or something like that. I don't really want to be doing that in my strappy nightie. Then at least I have my gown, and I will be popping my slippers in as well, but they're just next to my bed at the moment, so they will go in at some stage. Then now we're getting onto like the really sexy part of my bag, so prepare yourselves. I popped in some feeding bras. This is going to be a very interesting concept for me. So I bought them from Woolies, and they're the non-underwire one. They are extremely sexy, and they're like, I have to admit, like, I haven't really explored how these work so well, but they like unclip here somehow. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! And then you can feed your baby. So I popped in 4 of these. You get them in packs of 2 from Woolies. I think it's $2.99 for 2, which I was quite shocked by, I won't lie, but I suppose you need them, so gotta get them. Then also I've just popped in some socks in case my feet get cold, which they probably won't, but just in case. I have also packed in, when I find them, doesn't matter, so some breast pads or nursing pads, which again are super attractive and I can't wait to use them. But also just, you know, when your milk does come in, I suppose it's not really in a routine per se yet, so it's just a little bit haywire, and I'd rather be wearing these than have like my milk leak onto my pajamas. And you know, I've only taken 2 pairs, so I don't want to ruin them. There's no washing machine at the hospital, so I think these are really important. These are the disposable ones, not the disposable ones, the non-disposable ones. No, these are the disposable ones, and then you get the non-disposable ones, the reusable ones that you can wear and then you wash and then you pop them and then you can use them again. So there is that option. Then, even sexier, maternity pads. This, yeah, they are really thick, they are long, they are probably not going to be comfortable, probably going to feel like a 14-year-old girl starting puberty again. But they're important. Whether you have a cesarean, whether you have a natural, you are going to bleed, and it's not going to be pretty. So these are important to have. Just, you don't want to ruin your underwear, you don't want to ruin the linen. So I packed a pack of these. Might pack in another pack. There's only 12 in here, so I might pack another pack as well. Then on that note, I've also packed some linen savers. Now I don't know if I'll need these in the hospital, but I'm going to take them just in case, because I'm just one of those people, if like I ruin your linen, I think I might just die of embarrassment. Even though these poor nurses have seen so much worse, I will just feel like I'm the worst person in the world. So I've packed these linen savers into my bag, but I think they're also going to be great to have when I'm home, because obviously I don't want to ruin my own expensive linen either. So that's that. All of these are available at Clicks, Discount, Pick and Pay. I think those linen savers were actually from Hyperama, to be honest, as well. So they're very readily available. Okay, then I've packed in this belly band. It's also by Carrywell. This is the black one. You also get one in like a flesh color as well. So I've packed this in. So what this does is, once you've had your baby, natural or Caesar, you pop this on and it helps to shrink your stomach back. It also helps with back support. But I was speaking to my gynae when I was with her last week, and I said to her, I'm a little bit concerned because if I have a Caesar, then these edges, I'm worried they're going to irritate the cut. And she said she tells her patients that have Caesars to bring in like a pair of spanx, or you know those like really tight sexy looking underwear that you get from Woolworths. She says she tells them to bring those in and wear those for the first few days until their cut is a little bit more comfortable. It's still tight, it still holds your stomach in, but once the cut is a little bit more healed, then they can start wearing their belly band, because it does really help. So I'll pack my belly band and I'll pack my spanx as well. Then in here, okay, just my earphones so far, but I'll pop my charger in here for my phone, and also a double adapter, and also the cable for our camera charger. So that's all very important. Then I have also popped in a towel, because I like my own towels. My personal preference. I'm sure hospitals have towels, but I just like my one. Then I have also packed in this, it's just one of those free bags you get in magazines, as well as there's just some plastic, almost like those nappy sacks inside of here as well, because for washing, I don't want my washing to mix with my stuff that's clean, especially if there's blood on it or other bodily fluids, I don't know. Then at least I can just pop them in here, or put them in one of those little sacks, put them in here, and it's separate from my other stuff. And also when I get home, I know, okay, this whole bag is for washing, chuck it in the washing machine. Then in here, these are also very attractive. I haven't opened them yet because I just can't bring myself to do it. But underwear. So I am probably going to end up having a cesarean. It's just a personal preference of mine. and I will probably do a post on why I chose a cesarean birth. But of course there is a cut. So my normal underwear is, you know, sort of like the underwear, sort of the elastic part lies on that same sort of area where the cut will be. So I obviously can't wear my normal same underwear, and I don't want to be going without underwear, especially if I have visitors. So I have bought these very attractive, very high-waisted cotton panties. I've got 2 packs. I didn't really even care what they looked like. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to wear them while like the cut heals, and then I'm going to chuck them. And also, I don't plan on wearing them again. So if like something happens and like the maternity pad moves and it leaks or whatever the case is, I don't actually care if I throw them away. So I've packed a bunch of these to wear in the hospital as well. You do also get Carrywell makes, they're called maternity panties. They're like mesh panties. And they say one size fits all, but I don't know. I don't see how those panties will fit me, who's size say 12 or whatnot, and they will also fit someone who's a size 6. So I just prefer to get those Woolies ones. They're cotton, they're breathable, they're high-waisted, they're going to do the job. And that is basically what is in my bag. And then what I'm going to have to carry separately, I can't believe there's so much stuff I have to take. My gynae suggested that I bring my breast pump in. So again, I do plan on breastfeeding if I can. Like it's quite important to me. If I can't, it's not the end of the world, but I'll try really hard to do it. So I'm going to take my breast pump. I've got the Pigeon Silent Electric Breast Pump. I haven't opened this. I'm way too petrified. I don't even know what it looks like. I don't know how it works. I'm very scared of it. It feels very foreign to me and unnatural, but I know that it's important. So I'm going to take it with to the hospital, and I'll make the nurse hold my hand while I figure it out, because this is like the one thing I'm scared of. Oh, I'm not scared about labor, I'm not scared about anything, I'm scared of this damn breast pump. So I'll let you know how that goes, but that's going with me to the hospital. And then the last thing that they said I should bring is this breastfeeding pillow, which looks like this, still in its bag. So I went to Baby City because I had quite a few vouchers for it, and they were selling these breastfeeding pillows for like 600 Rand. And I said to my mom, there's not a chance I'm paying 600 Rand for one of these pillows. Like, it just seems excessive. So I ended up, we ended up in Hyperama for some reason. And I picked this one up for 250 Rand. It's exactly the same thing. It's just not a fancy brand. I feel like it's a damn pillow. It's going to do the same thing that all the other brands do. I think if you're having a cesarean, this is also probably quite important, because if, you know, it'll give you that support. You can put it around your waist and your baby won't be resting on your scar. But also, you know, you're not used to holding like a 3 or 4 kg baby in your arms while it breastfeeds, and it's not like a 5-minute thing. It's like a 30-minute thing or a 40-minute period of time. So your arms get quite sore, I would imagine. I mean, I don't have very good upper arm strength or anything. So this, I think, will also be great. Just, you know, you can put it around your waist, and most of the baby's weight will go onto this pillow. So it's just a nice support for you. And also, like you can see on the little pictures over here, like baby like can lie on it, and they can sit on it and all those things. So, you know, it's multifunctional and good to have, apparently. So that's everything in my bag and that we've packed for me personally. For Dan, so at the hospital that we're going to, it's really nice because your partner can sleep over. They can stay in the hospital, which I actually only found out like 3 weeks ago, and I was so happy to find that out. It makes me just feel a little bit more comfortable, and I'm sure Dan wants to be there. You know, it's like the first few days of his daughter's life, so I'm sure he wants to be there and gets hands on and all those good things. So his bag hasn't actually even been packed because it's just normal stuff. So things you'll pack for your partner would be like changes of clothing, their toiletry, so toothpaste, deodorant, all those good things. And they say that he should also have like some snacks in his bag, because I mean, hospital food is hellishly expensive. I remember when I went for my DNC, I was only in there for a day, but Dan got hungry and he paid like 60 Rand for a toasted cheese and tomato, which is a little bit excessive. So it's nice to have some little snacks in your bag, like Jungle Oats bars and all those good things, especially if you're having a natural birth. They say pack lots of sort of energy foods, not sweets, but like natural energy. Just because, I mean, you're pushing a child out of your body, so you do need that energy, and you don't know how long your labor is going to be. And then also, if you haven't packed in your bag like I packed in my bag, he needs to bring his charger, the camera, and all those good things. But most important, and what we've actually done is put it in our car, is all the important documents you need. So for where we're going, they've given us like a little booklet with, I think it's my patient number or something on it, and when we book into the hospital, when I go into labor or whatever the case is, we take that booklet, and that's how they'll pull our information. I think every hospital is different, but there will be some important documentation that you need to take. Maybe you need to take your medical aid stuff or whatever it is. You need to take that with you. It's important. If you don't take anything, take that, because the last thing you want is the hospital saying, sorry, we have no record of you, and then you have your baby on the floor, which is not a great story. So that is very important. But that is everything. That is everything that we're taking to the hospital. It seems extremely excessive, but I feel like I will need everything that we've packed. As I said, I'll link part 1 down below in the description box, so you can watch that too. And yeah, I mean, if you have any other suggestions that I should take with to hospital, I'm a first-time mom. I don't really, I've been in hospital a lot, but I haven't had a lot of babies. I haven't had any babies, so I don't really know what to expect in that regard. Please leave a comment down below or comment on the accompanying blog post and let me know. And let me know if you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.